I've been asked to make a recording of how to enter passwords into KeyChain. You can do it individually, one password, one website, one password at a time, or you can actually import any number, and we'll look at doing it both ways. Let me begin by going to a commonly used website that I use. We'll launch Safari and point it to remotehams.com and attempt to log into my account. And notice that it does not populate. The username and password are blank. I'm going to close this window, close Safari, and then go to System Settings, Apple System Settings, and scroll down to Passwords. Unlock the KeyChain with the password for this computer, and if I want, I can search for remotehams.com, and we see that there is no entry. And so what we'll do is click on the plus to create one entry. We'll title it remotehams.com. The website is in fact remotehams.com. Let me point out that this is a title. You can say anything you want, but the listing in the KeyChain is going to be alphabetical under this title. The user is W4UOA, and the password right now is Smith. 1, 2, 3, 4. Not a particularly robust password. And we'll put in the note demo and add this password to the KeyChain. Interestingly, KeyChain comes back and says this is not a really good password. The sequence 1, 2, 3, 4 just makes it easy to guess. We'll ignore that warning, but this is the entry. We'll tell it make that entry. And if we then search the KeyChain for remote hams, we see that there's an entry in there now. And this is the entry that we just put in there. All right, so we'll close System Settings and we'll launch Safari and go to Remote Hams. And to my account and manage the account and log in. And now it shows me that I've got two sources of information. I've got another password manager called Codebook, which I use periodically, but we're focusing on KeyChain today. And so the words KeyChain, iCloud KeyChain will show up. Click on that. It wants the password for this computer. And there is the entry that we just put in to KeyChain. Choose and log in. So that's the way you enter one password into KeyChain. You can construct a comma delimited file, a CSV file, and the titles of the 6 columns, you're probably only going to use 5 of them, is title, URL, username, password, notes. The 6th one is one-time password auth, AOTP, AUTH. But the first 5 are critical: title, URL, username, password, and notes. And so if you're going from a situation, for example, where you have a notebook in your drawer of your desk with many usernames, passwords, you could in fact build a CSV file like this and save it on your machine, on your computer. And then when you go into System Settings, Passwords, enter the password. You'll see this menu to the right, and one of the choices is Import Passwords. And you can then choose the CSV file that you want to import, and you could import at that point a large number of files. You might have also have noticed that in this same menu I can export all these passwords into a CSV file. Might be a nice way to back them up. Anyway, to make another copy of them. That's the way you enter a password with the plus, or with a CSV file, multiple passwords into KeyChain. Thank you for listening.